It's time for our big stat. It is presented by Gatorade. Mentioned 13 projected Big Ten first-round picks. Will they get to 72 or more overall? That would be a new record, with 71 last season in the newly expanded conference, exceeding the mark of 55 set 3 years ago. Prior to that, you had to go back to the 1970s for the largest hauls. Obviously, fewer teams back then in the Big Ten. Back with Jake Butt. And Jake, I would argue you know the Big Ten as well as anyone, calling games here for the Big Ten Network. So give me some dark horses. Who are some people that we're not talking about in that first round of the draft that people ought to keep an eye on?
Well, I think Drew Aller, let's just start with another quarterback out of the Big Ten, a guy that, had he left after last season, was projected as a first-round pick, but decided to come back. They were obviously pursuing a national title and didn't get it done, and he gets injured. He is one of the more interesting prospects, regardless of position, in this draft, because what we know is the arm talent's absolutely there. He looked great throwing at the combine, big, strong kid, changed his body as his career progressed, increased his mobility. So the physical traits are absolutely there. But what we don't know, and what I don't know, is what was the root cause of the limitations? Was it him? Was it his inabilities at times? Or was it because the Penn State offense really doesn't translate to an NFL system? He wasn't helped by his wide receivers last year, and I don't think the wide receivers performed to a high standard once again this year when he was healthy, but clearly he's got the capabilities. So he's going to get selected on day 2. That's the way the NFL draft works. He's earned that because of his talent. But as far as projecting what his NFL career will be, just like we talked about with Mendoza with the self-awareness, I'm very curious to see what Drew Aller looks like when he does get selected by a team and does play in some preseason games next year. Is he able to make some of those throws with NFL talent wide receivers that he was unable to at Penn State? Because clearly if there's a throw on the field that you're expecting a quarterback to make, Drew Aller can make any throw, yes, but can he do it consistently and in big moments? We
saw the arm talent's clearly there, to your point. It's all the other stuff. Then you wonder a little bit how they'll factor in the injury as well, that broken ankle and the loss to Northwestern. We'll see how it all plays out for Drew Aller. But to your point, someone who at times has been projected as the #1 quarterback taken in the draft, as people had kind of looked ahead earlier in his career. So we'll see where it ends up. Obviously, wishing him the best. We need a tight end from you.
Of course we do.
We're sitting here with Jake Butt. We can't not have a tight end.
I got a good one for you, Max Clare. He reminds me, there's a lot of similarities to Colston Loveland in the sense he is a very fluid athlete. He's a veteran route runner for a guy that plays at the tight end position. We saw more of that at Purdue, where he was the focal point in the offense, and he was great after the catch, especially at Purdue. Obviously, Ohio State has a ton of wide receivers, so we didn't get to see that high level of production. But he's a guy that I think fits into that hybrid YF role that will be a friendly target for whoever is his quarterback at the next level. Maybe a Jake Ferguson coming out of Wisconsin is another comp. Not a guy like Sadiq who's going to take the top off a defense, but that can win in that 5 to 15-yard range, win after the catch, and a guy that could have 40 to 50-plus catches consistently throughout his career.
To your point, the numbers weren't staggering at Ohio State, but that's because of all the wide receivers. Yes, there's only one football, last we checked. So we get a tight end in. Is there someone else you'd want to highlight that might not be a first-rounder?
I think Jonah Coleman is going to have an outstanding NFL career. And I've heard people say the drop-off after Jeremiah Love in this running back class is significant, and to me that means more of Jeremiah Love is just an outstanding prospect. But Jonah Coleman is a guy that I'd be willing to take, at any point in this draft. It's just the positional value. I'll use Kyle Monungai as an example last year, a guy that led the Big Ten in rushing. The Bears pick him up in the 7th round, and he was a key point of a deep playoff team and turnaround for the Chicago Bears. That's going to be Jonah Coleman. Of course, we know his talents as a running back, vision, feel, cutback capability, but to play at the NFL, you need your mind. Pass protection is premium in the NFL. Jonah Coleman does that. He has the ability to catch passes out of the backfield, especially in the screen game. He is going to make a franchise really, really happy, and they are going to get a bargain because at his best, he's a starting NFL talent. He's just not going to be a day 1 pick, but he's going to be a starting NFL talent at the next level.
Really good story. He's overcome a ton. Jed Fish just sings his praises about the kind of teammate that he was. And you think about the start to last year. I mean, there was a point there where it felt like he could be dark horse Heisman conversation, but certainly in the Doak Walker conversation. Got a little banged up as the year went on.
Their O-line wasn't great.
Right. No, there was some stuff holding him back, but a really productive back. We're going to wrap things up with Jake next. Back to spring football, what to expect from a number of other Big Ten teams, including the defending national champs. Keep it here on Big Ten Today.